Today we're going to be talking about investor loans, commonly known in our industry as DSCR loans. This is debt service coverage ratio. What that means is these loans are based on the rental income that you're going to be receiving for the property you want to purchase. So it's a rent versus payment type of loan. We don't look at any of the income documentation. So this is perfect for investors who are looking, even if it's your first time wanting to invest, but you don't know if you would qualify with your income documentation. We don't look at income docs at all. We just look at what the potential rent of the property could be. So now this is based, so like I said, there's no employment income required at all. We can look at the income that is going to be received. The ratios can be calculated on short-term or long-term income. Short-term income would be like Airbnbs, and long-term income would be if you're renting the home on a monthly basis. So there are great tools out there if you're looking to do a short-term rental. Before you start looking for a home, you can do the research if that would be a good option for Airbnb. It's called AirDNA. It's a website that you can log in, check the properties out, and it will tell you what the rental income would be for that short-term rental. For long-term rental, we go off of the appraised value or the actual lease. So what happens is when you get one of these loans, we send out an appraiser to do an appraisal on the property to make sure that the house is worth what you're paying for, but as well as doing a rental analysis of that particular property, and they go based on what has been renting around that area in the last 6 months. If they don't find anything, they can go out to a full year, but normally it's 6 months out. So this is a very easy loan to get approved for because all you have to do is have the down payment. It requires 20% down for these types of loans, and the minimum credit score is a 620. The higher your credit score is, the better terms you're going to get. The lower the interest rate is going to be, as well as the down payment requirement. But if you have good credit, you're able to get as low as 20% down. Now, we're able to do these on single-family homes. So if you're buying a home to rent it out, or if you're buying a duplex or fourplex up to 8 units, we're able to finance. We can also finance non-warrantable condos, and condo hotels are allowed as well. So if you've been looking for financing for a non-warrantable condo, those are a little bit harder to get. This type of program allows that. The way that we calculate, I'm going to give you an example of a $300,000 home. The interest rate today was a 6.625. That will depend. They change and vary daily, but right now it would be 6.625 on a $300,000 home. The loan amount would be $240,000. The payment, just principal and interest on this loan would be $1,536. The total payment with taxes and insurance would be $2,235. So if the rent is $2,335 or higher, that is all we need for the loan to be approved. Also wanted to let you know we use 100% of the rents on this calculation. So if you do an investment property on a conventional loan, we're only able to use 75% of that rental income to qualify. In these types of loans, we use 100% of that. You can also close these loans under an LLC. So if you are looking to invest, this may be your first home, but you're looking to invest in other homes and build that real estate portfolio, we would highly recommend for you to create an LLC so that it protects you, and it has certain protections legally. We do require 3 months minimum reserves. So what this means, if you're going to be buying this property, you're going to need the 20% down plus your closing cost and 3 months of reserves. This means 3 months of this monthly payment that you have post-closing. So let's say the total amount you're going to need is going to be $100,000, and I'm just throwing it out there, just X number, and then so you would need $100,000 plus 3 months of this. Okay, that's what the reserves requirements are. This is a non-TRID loan, so we're able to close pretty fast on that, on these types of loans. So if you are looking to invest, whether this is your first investment or you are already an investor, we'd love the opportunity to help you purchase and increase your portfolio. So give me a call. We'd love to help you get these types of loans for you.